Hey everyone, welcome back to an episode of Create with Linda. So today is Sunday, guys, and it's around 12:25 in the afternoon. Trying to get myself together here, push myself to get up and to get out and to get started because if I sit on the couch any longer, it'll be 3 o'clock and then I'll be like, well, what am I doing? So I want to get these pickles done. I need to get this dessert made for tomorrow. So those are two things that I want to accomplish today before dinner time. So let's see if we can get it done. I'm feeling a little bit weak still. I don't know why. I don't know if it's the cold or whatever. I don't know, my pressure. I don't know what it is. But Tuesday I got to go and check my pressure again and see where the story is with that. And we'll take it from there. But anyway, let's get started. So these are overnight pickles that I make. This isn't the exact, well, yeah, it is kind of the exact recipe that I always make. Haven't made them in a while. The kids have been bugging me. Jenny doesn't want to eat any other pickles but Mom's pickles. She loves them and all that, so I'm just going to make them today. So what it is, it's just like 3 or 4 ingredients. It's white vinegar, it's garlic, it's fresh dill, and it is water. And this recipe that I'm using calls for a little bit of sugar. I'm only going to put a little bit in because it calls for sugar, but I'm only going to put a little bit because we don't like sweet. But supposedly it doesn't make them sweet. It just gives them a little bit of the more of the vinegar flavor. So I'm going to put a little bit of that in. And of course salt. I don't know if I mentioned salt. Salt goes in too. So let me get the pot and let's get going. Now I'm making, I got to slice up all of the cucumbers. I have the big English cucumbers. I either use these or I use the little pickling cucumbers, but these were a really good buy, so I got 4 of them. I'm keeping 1 for regular fresh cucumber salad, and these 3 here I'm going to use for pickles. So let's see how many. I think what I'll do is I'll cut them up first to see how much liquid to actually make, because I don't want to make too much liquid. A lot of times I have leftover and I don't like to waste it. So let me do it that way. Let me do it where I cut up the cucumber, get them all in the jars, and then see what I have. How much, liquid to make. So let's move this over here. I haven't eaten yet today and I'm getting a little hungry. It's 12 o'clock. So let's cut the ends off in the plastic. These are the best. I find these are the best. I would never, ever, ever use the regular cucumbers. I don't even eat the regular cucumbers anymore. They're just, there's nothing compared to these English cucumbers. And I don't even care about how much they cost. Certain things you just have to buy and, that are good for you. And that's one of the things I no longer do is buy those other cucumbers. They're always gross. They're too much seeds and they're never flavorful. These you can smell in the next room. I'm not even kidding. I absolutely love these. So this is what I use to eat, and for pickling and stuff, pickles and all that. And there have been people that have taken my suggestion. I said, try one of these, because once you try one of these, you'll never go back to the other ones. And everybody that has tried these, the only thing, this plastic is annoying. Everybody that I have given, the advice to go try these, they say they can't go back either. So it's just, it's the freshness of them. I'm actually growing these in my garden and they're coming up pretty good so far. I hope that they come up. I will be a pig in crap if they come up. So excited for that. So I'm going to just rinse the cucumbers off. Even though they're wrapped, I don't know. I'm in the mood to rinse them today. Sometimes I don't, sometimes I do. So I'm just going to start with this. We like them, I don't know, I make some a little thick and some a little thin. Julie likes them a little bit thicker. I like them right in the middle, so. Trying to make sure there's no plastic on here. So good. And one thing about these English cucumbers, when they go bad, they're gross. Like, I don't know what it is, but when they turn, they turn. Alright, let's see. These are my little snacky ones right here. Alright. Okay. Jar's been closed up a little while, so I'm just gonna. Now. So good. So. I'm gonna do the dill right now too, because I want to put it in halfway, and let me get some garlic cloves out. Yeah, let's do this. Now, the bigger you make the garlic cloves, the garlic in here, the smaller, I mean, you make them, the more the garlic, the more garlic they will be. If that makes sense. One of the jars I'm going to put very small in, this jar right here, or this one, probably. Put more garlic in smaller, because Frankie likes a little bit more garlic, so I don't know. Just going to put a little garlic in each. And it also calls for peppercorns, which I don't think I have. Keep forgetting to buy peppercorns, but I do have I think I have the peppercorn thing, so I'm just going to put some pepper into the thing. If you want to make them spicy, you can put a little bit of the red pepper in. I'm not doing that because my family doesn't like them spicy, other than Frankie and me, maybe a little bit. But I'm not doing that. Alright, so I got garlic. Let me. I thought that I had a pepper grinder, but I don't. I think I used it all. And I was looking at one the other day. I don't know why I didn't buy it. So. Looks like it. I'm just gonna, no, it's big. I'm just gonna put regular pepper, guys. Because I don't have, oh, here it is. Here it is. So I'm just going to give it a couple of little turns. Okay. So they say to make it very tight, to push it down. And so that's what I do. And it has to be covering, the liquid will have to cover, you know, the whole, right up to the top of the pickles. Okay? So. Right here is where I'm going to stop. Okay? Okay? There you go. That's one. Let's cut up the other one. Get the plastic off. Plastic's a real pain in the butt. But I guess that's what keeps it nice and fresh. I don't know. Hmm? So comment down below what you guys are doing this weekend. What are you doing tomorrow? The weather here is supposed to be iffy. It's supposed to be kind of rainy most of the day. So we'll probably just barbecue underneath the gazebo. And, you know, won't be hanging out outside too much. So, I hate that when the weather doesn't cooperate on a holiday. But, can't do anything about it. It's Mother freaking Nature. Just like in October on Julie's wedding, all we wanted was one nice day. One chilly, crispy day for her wedding. And the day of her wedding, it poured. Not only rained, but it poured. Cats and dogs. And she had her wedding planned outside. So we had to have it inside, which was beautiful still. But it was upsetting. But she ended up very happy. We all ended up very happy. It was beautiful. And we still had a beautiful wedding, so. But you can't depend on the freaking weather for anything, you know that. Alright, guys. Let's do this one. Oof. Dropped one. I don't think the dogs will eat it. Still, stuff it in there. And shove the cubes in. Push it down. All right. A little more dill. So that's 2. So I guess I'll have 3 jars. This jar might be too big, unless I take some of the other cucumber that I have and do that. I don't know. I know I have another one back there like that, but I don't know where it is right this second. But let me go look in the back in a minute and I'll try to find it. This might be good. This might fit in this one because it's bigger. So I think I'm going to use that jar. And what I'll do is give 1 to Jenny, 1 to Julie, and then this big one will be for the house. You know, it doesn't last very long because they eat them so quickly.
I will get one.
1 for the house.
I can give you.
What are we going to eat for lunch, Bill?
I don't know. I haven't gotten to lunch yet. Busy doing chores.
Everybody loved Billy's intro yesterday. I wanted him to do it today, but he wasn't feeling up to it. He wasn't in the mood. So maybe he'll do it later for what's for dinner.
You do nothing. Hear me?
What?
You'll make me do nothing. You're not the boss of me.
Who is?
Huh?
Who is if I'm not the boss of you?
I don't have a boss.
God damn it, Linda. Please don't come at me, guys, for saying God damn it. Some people don't like me saying Lord's name in vain, but I'm not talking about God or criticizing or saying anything bad about God. It's just using God's name because it's just very powerful and I love it. So I can use it if I'd like. All right, let's put the dill in with the garlic. Oh shit, I didn't put pepper in the other one. Which one didn't I put pepper in? I don't remember which one it was. I'm just going to do both because I don't remember. Don't remember. I think it was this one that had pepper. But... All right. The rest of the garlic in this one. Cut up the rest of this. So just cut them as thin or as thick as you like. You can do them in the spheres if you want. We like the circle, the round better. So I do them. But But you can, like, I made them like little chopped pickles. You know, like if you want to put them in a salad, you can do that. Or you could just cut them up to how you want them anyway. So it doesn't really matter if you want to do that. But all right, now I'm going to shove all these in here because I want them all to fit. So, but you can definitely get a lot in here. You just got to press them down. And if you can get more down in the middle, like on the side, you can do that too. I'll eat this last one just because I want to. All right, perfect. Perfect. All right. All right. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? Wrap this still up. Now I'm going to do the water. Now, the solution. Let me get my phone and get over to the stove, and I'll show you when I get that stuff together. All right, guys, so I'm going to make up the solution now. What I have to do is I have to make three batches of this solution because I'm doing 3 jars, and this recipe calls for 1 jar, you know, the ingredients amounts. So we're going to do it 3 times. So what I have to do is I need, oh, you know what I gotta put in here too is mustard seeds. I forget, I don't have mustard seeds, but I have ground mustard. So I always put just a little bit of ground mustard in it. Where is the ground mustard? Let me get it out now because you know what? I will forget. And I don't even know where the frig it is. Oh, where are you? Ground mustard. Because it's not something I use every day. I use it once in a blue moon, and it's usually ginger, cilantro, garlic salt, pickling spice. Nope, I used pickling spice in my pickles one time. Somebody told me to use it, and it was disgusting. And nobody liked it. Everybody was like, "What the hell is this?" It wasn't. I don't know. It wasn't good. It's not up here. All right. So let's put all this back. I got 5 Chinese spice. I got taco seasoning. I got everything seasoned. Rosemary. All up here, guys. You can't even see it. You know what I'm doing. All up here is all seasonings that I don't use every day, that I store up here. Like if you see this, and way on top is Frankie's shelf. That's Frankie's, all Frankie's, like spicy stuff and everything. This right here is all the excess stuff that I have. Celery seed, which I needed this the other day, and I totally forgot about it because it wasn't in my view. I don't think mustard's up here either. It's probably in the revolving because sesame seed, garlic salt, yeah, it's probably in the revolving because I use it more than, you know, not often, whatever, if that makes sense. All right, let me find the ground mustard so this way I got it together before, so I don't keep you on this video staring at me looking for ground mustard. Be right back. All right, found it, guys. All right, it was right in my revolving cabinet, which I thought. I'm drinking raspberry Crystal Light lemonade. It's really good. Okay. So I need 1 cup of distilled vinegar. So I need 3 cups. I'm doing it. Freaking thing's so heavy. Oh my God. I need 3 cups because I'm doing 3 things, 3 jars. Oh, so, yeah, okay. So here's 2. I have 2. This is a 2-cup measuring cup. So 2. And the last cup, I'm going to use apple cider vinegar. I like the way apple cider, it makes it, to me, more sour, more, you know. So I always use either a cup or half of it with apple cider vinegar. You don't have to, though. You can use distilled. I'm just going to put the rest of it. I think it'll be fine. I should have my apron on, but... This is one of my shirts from last year. This is kind of, it's a little big on me still. I think it's like, it might be a 1, might be a 2, I don't know. I'm in medium large now, extra large, large, it depends. So I have to order some clothes this week coming out because I need some stuff. So I haven't, you know, bought anything for the new
For
size
the new
now.
you.
It's for the new me. All right, so that's 3 cups. Woo! Once you start boiling this, the whole house smells like vinegar.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, what is that? I'm like, what is it? It's freaking pickles. All right, so let's do 3 cups of water. So that's 2. I'm going to do a little bit less than a cup of the water, another because I want to have a little bit more. I don't want it to be so diluted. Yeah. All right, so I got that. That's the water. That's the vinegar. Now I need I need, this recipe that I'm doing here calls for sugar, but I never put sugar in my pickles because I don't want them to be sweet. So I think what I'm going to do is, just because it calls for it, I'm going to put a little bit of sugar. Not a lot, just a little bit, because like I said, I don't want a sweet pickle. And my pickle recipe that I couldn't find for some freaking reason, the only thing that this one is different is that there is a little bit of sugar in it. So I'm just going to put like...
I never imagined
That's it.
your pills
Of sugar, yeah.
would be the easy ones.
My pills are the easy ones, huh?
Yeah, I never, because remember all the pills you used to be on?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I used to be on so many pills when I was
I
292
never imagined your pills would be the easy ones.
Yeah. Okay, so the salt, guys,
You incorporate
1
pharmacy.
tablespoon each. So that's 3 tablespoons of salt. The salt is the big thing. Is this a tablespoon? Because I thought I broke a tablespoon. Yeah, 1 tablespoon. So I need 3 tablespoons of non-iodized, whatever, kosher salt. And that's what this is. That's what the recipe calls for. So 1, a lot of salt, but it's pickles. 2. And 3. Okay. And give it a little mix. And gonna let this boil, simmer until all the salt is dissolved. Okay? So let me put here's the mustard powder. I don't have mustard seeds. I gotta buy them. I don't know why I don't keep them in the house, considering that I make pickles a lot, and that's what the recipe usually calls for. I don't know why I don't do that, but I didn't anyway. So I'm just gonna put, how much mustard seed? I just wanna see how much it calls for, obviously. It calls for 1 teaspoon. So, I mean, this is probably stronger, I would think, so I don't think I'm gonna put, what's going on with this Scottsy thing? Oops. I'm gonna do a little shy of 1 teaspoon. Because like I said, that seeds, this is mustard powder. So I don't think I'm gonna do the whole teaspoon. I really don't. I think I'm gonna do half. I think I'll do half of a teaspoon of mustard, ground mustard. Yeah. That's what I'll do, guys. Half. And half. Yeah. I think that's good. Because I don't want it to be like mustardy. I don't know if that's what it does, or if the mustard powder, you know, flavors it differently. I don't want to do anything to change the taste of the pickles. Alright, so we're going to let that simmer. So let's just make sure we got everything. The vinegar, the salt, the sugar, the water, the black peppercorns, the garlic, and the cucumbers. Yep. That's it. So now it says, add 1 mustard seeds. Alright, okay. Place the vinegar, water, but boil, stirring frequently until the sugar and salt have completely dissolved. Pour the hot brine over the jars, making sure to cover the cucumbers. Completely uncovered cucumbers can spoil taste, can spoil faster since we are not canning. You can fill the jars right up to the top, set aside and allow to cool room temperature, and then put them in the refrigerator and for at least 24 hours. And this is exactly what the pickles that I always make. You know, that recipe. I'm gonna put a little bit more. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of this dill weed, even though I have fresh dill. I'm gonna put a little bit of ground dill. Yeah, just a little tad. All right, so now we just gotta wait for the water to boil, and we'll put it in here. I'll show you when I do that. And that's that, guys. And that's how I make my pickles. Exciting, right? We got to make something for lunch because I had a little bit of oatmeal this morning. I haven't eaten oatmeal. This is the 3rd day in a row I had a little oatmeal. I feel like it sustains me, and I'm not as hungry during the day when I have a little oatmeal with a little banana in it. I have put a drop of honey in it, and today I had a little apple in it. Yesterday I put a little blueberries in it. It's very, very good. It's I have the 1 minute oats. Really, really very good. It really sustains me. It doesn't seem to give me any stomach issues, thank God, so far. So anyway, it's 1 o'clock now and I'm getting hungry, so we gotta have some lunch. All right, I'll be back. I'll be back as Arnold Schwarzenegger used to say. I'll be back. Where is my freaking garlic cover? Oh, here it is. Here. Oh no, I don't have a plate. I got you. Alright guys, so we're gonna have some chicken sandwiches with the rest of this chicken that's left over. We have about a half chicken. I have another one in the refrigerator downstairs that I'm gonna cook for this reason. Love this. It's so much better, healthier than eating the processed turkey from the cold cut turkey and the cold cut whatever. So it's just easy. It's better to do this. I really want to get a turkey breast next.
I want to get a slicer.
Yeah, and we want to get one of those slicers because we like it really thin. I can cut it pretty thin, but we want to get one of those slicers, and they're reasonable on Amazon. You can get a cheap one.
$35.
Yeah. So as soon as we get the funds, we're gonna get that because it'll just make our life easier. But it's really good to have these around. You can make wraps. This chicken you can make. I mean, you could even buy the rotisserie chickens. People tell me they go to Sam's or Costco and they buy. Then the chickens are only $5, and they are. They're delicious. Especially I heard at Costco. I know that they're delicious, and Sam's too. We've gotten them from Sam's. The rotisserie chickens, and they're really good. So if you don't want to cook a chicken, if you can't get them cheap enough if you don't, whatever, just buy one of those. People stick them in the freezer, and they bring them out when they want to use them for a meal or whatever. So you can do that just as well. For me, if they're on sale, I have no issue with making them because I'll make 2 at a time. I'll make one for dinner. You know, we'll have some left over for sandwiches or whatever, but I don't mind cleaning them. But if you do, listen, do what you gotta do.
I'll tell you, this first summer cold is kicking my
Yeah, Bill's got a bad summer cold on top of everything else that's happening with him.
It's kicking my butt.
And I don't even understand like where it came from because, I mean, we were out, but he might have.
We were literally home
who
for 2
knows, yeah.
days, and then I got sick.
Who knows? The pharmacist said, it happened, it's in the air, it's, you know. But
I had to call the pharmacist, see what I could take.
I think also his immune system is a little bit lowered right now. So it might be, you know, I definitely have a cold, but very minor, very minor. But if you cut this really thin, guys, you get a lot of chicken off of it. And not only that, where I like dark, Billy likes dark meat too. We like the legs and all that, but when I make chickens like this, roasting chickens, we don't really eat the legs too much. Jenny likes the legs, Darren likes the legs, but anyway, we've been giving them to, I've been giving them to Cooper. I've been giving them to Cooper because I'm not gonna waste them. So, and he eats the dark meat. I make him, you know, chicken legs, chicken thighs all the time.
There's enough for you.
There's plenty here. You can have more if you need more.
Yeah, I like a little more.
Yeah, take more. There's plenty of chicken here.
I feel like I'm taking all the chicken you just sliced.
That's what you're
I
supposed
know,
to
I
do.
feel like I'm taking it all.
Well, you're supposed to do that.
I
He said he
wanna
feels like
leave you some.
he feels like he's taking all the chicken that I just sliced. Well, that's the purpose of it, huh?
But I want to make sure you have enough.
He just cares about me.
Yeah.
He's so sweet and loving.
And you don't see that.
It's funny for me because I was eating it.
No.
We got pickles, we got tomatoes. We don't have my pickles yet. So good, guys. So good. And you know, if you had some dark meat left too, like there's some wings here, I'm not gonna bother scraping the meat off the wings, but if you wanted to, you could. Or you
Really?
could just heat the wings up and munch on the wings.
You're allowed to?
But you could use dark meat. I've made like chicken salad with dark meat and stuff. Ooh, it's delicious. Dark meat is, in my opinion, is better than white meat. But if you cook like chickens like this, even if you cook a breast, you know, and you cook it right and it's not overcooked, chicken breast is delicious. It just has to be cooked right. It's overcooked, you might as well take it and use it as friggin' tar or
More cheese?
wallpaper, yeah. And honestly, last night for dinner I had one taco, and it really didn't agree with me. Sometimes when I make tacos at home, I have no issues with it. Like if I have a taco out, like at Taco Bell, I got to be standing near the bathroom because literally it doesn't work. For some reason, it's just the way that the meat is and all that. But usually when I have tacos at home, 95% of the time, 95% of the time I don't have an issue. Last night I had one full taco, and about 15, 20 minutes later, nope, wasn't good TMI. But anyway, so I was hungry later on, so I had a nice big fat chicken sandwich with chicken. It was so delicious, and I had it on one of those rolls that we had, those artisanian rolls. Really, really good. But now I'm having, I'm going to start with a half, and I'm going to start with a half of 647 bread, which 647 bread I spoke about before, guys. It's a low carb bread. They have white bread, they have Italian bread, they have potato bread. Now they have hot dog rolls, they have hamburger rolls, they have English muffins, they have bagels. They're expensive. The bread itself is like $4 something. You can get it at, I think at Walmart it's like $3.99 or $3.89, something like that. But when you go to the regular stores, it's like $4.19, $4.20, and sometimes $4.99. But I'm telling you, If you're low carb, if you like to eat low carb, the bread tastes like normal Wonder Bread. It's delicious. I haven't tried, I know my daughter has tried the bagels and the English muffins and all that, and she said they're really good. I haven't tried anything else but the bread. Oh, and they got rye bread. It is delicious. I wanted to buy it this week, but honestly, I needed to buy white bread, so I was like, I can't buy rye, I can't buy white and rye because it just wasn't in the funds this week. Because the rye's like $4 something, and then the loaf is $4 something. So I was like, that would have been like $10 for bread. So I was like, yeah, I'll just buy the white, because we all eat the white. So I didn't buy the rye, but oh god, I would love to have my rye bread right now to have this chicken sandwich on. So next shopping, I will buy the rye again. But I love it. It's delicious. But yeah, it's really, really good. A lot of place in the South doesn't have them. I know that Rhonda's Country Kitchen, they do low carb, and I told her about the bread, and they looked for it and searched for it, and they can't find it. And I think you can't even get it on Amazon. I tried to get it on Amazon because I wanted to send her a loaf, and they just didn't. They don't have it on Amazon. So it's only on the East Coast, but it's delicious. I hope you guys get it soon because it's really good. All right, so I got these 2 chicken legs here. I'm just gonna keep on the side. I'm gonna wash my hands and then make my sandwich. Oh, the water's boiling over there. I'm gonna bring you over there and show you. All right, people. So the house smells like one big vinegar, but that's what it's supposed to smell like. Now I'm just gonna give it a good little whisk and make sure that all the salt and the sugar, the little sugar that I put in here, is dissolved. And then I'm gonna take it off the flame and just let it sit for a couple of minutes. And if you see on the sides of the pot that the salt kind of like gathers up, just wipe it down a little bit so you get the rest of that salt inside the thing. So just after it's all dissolved, which is just about there, yeah, it looks like it's just about dissolved. See? Be careful, do not let your kids near this. Do not let it be done unsupervised. I'm gonna let it boil just for another couple of minutes because I wanna make sure all that stuff is dissolved, and then I will shut it off. I'm gonna bring you over right back to the table, so I'll make my sandwich with you guys. Alright, so here's half a slice of the bread. This carcass is all done. I could probably use it for, I don't know, broth. Cut this in half. Look at the bread. Very soft. Really good. This mayo is on its way out, but we like mayo with our chicken sandwiches, and we prefer Hellmann's. That's just us. Never tried the store brand. I know a lot of people use the store brand Great Value. Some people use you know, I don't know. And I never tried it. And I made my own mayo, which Jennifer loves. She begs me for that. It's just so delicious, and it's so easy, and it's so creamy, guys. But so if I'm ever in a pinch and I don't have mayonnaise in my pantry, I make that mayo, and I've given it to my husband before, and he says it tastes just like Hellmann's. So it really does taste just like Hellmann's, and it's very easy to make. The only thing is that, you know, it only lasts. It lasts about a week in the fridge. So you just gotta, you know, it doesn't hold very long. But yeah, I'm gonna put some salt and pepper on here. Let me go get it. Pepper is needed. I like a lot of freaking pepper. I'm like my dad, a little bit of salt, like real salt, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of Danos. I'm like my dad. My dad was a big pepper eater. Loved pepper and everything. I miss my dad. My dad was a veteran, guys. He was in the Korean War. I'm gonna try to get over there. either today or tomorrow to his cemetery, which is like 10 minutes from my house, 15 minutes, not even, to visit him. If not, he knows that I'm with him always. I'm one of those people that doesn't believe that you have to go to the cemetery to visit your loved ones, because in my mind, they don't live there anyway. But they live, their soul is up in heaven. But I don't need to go there. But I like to go there sometimes, you know. I'll never forget when my mom died. My mom never really told, well, I've told the story, but if you're new here, you're not gonna know. Let me get my drink and shut this off. Alright. If you're new here, you're not gonna know. My mom died. This is so good. Let me get a napkin too. My mom, a little information today. My mom died at 60 years old of suddenly of a pulmonary embolism, which is a blood clot in the lung. She was a young 60, but starting not to feel so well. So we were bugging her to make her go to the doctor. She smoked. She stopped 6 months before she died. She stopped. She had an appointment to go to the doctor. She died on Monday. She had an appointment to go to the doctor on Wednesday for all kinds of tests, stress tests and all that, because she was short of breath. She came over to my house for my son's birthday, because Frankie's birthday is July 23rd. Sorry. Frankie's birthday is July 21st. My mom passed away on July 23rd. But on the 21st, she came over for cake, and she was struggling to walk up 5 steps. And she was telling me she was telling us she was going to the doctor on Wednesday. This was on Sunday, I think. She died the next day. Anyway. I don't even know what I was talking about, huh? Does anybody know? I don't remember the main reason I was talking. Oh. Okay. I don't remember. If somebody remembers, comment down below, and then I'll address it another time, because I'm telling you, I don't remember. But my mom was a great lady. So full of life. Sad, really sad. Right? So anyway. My dad, my mom. My mom's been gone almost 27 years. My dad died. He was just gone 4 years. My dad was old. My mom was 60. My dad was 86, 87, something like that. Lead a long, really good life.
Let's go.
Oh. What a great one. I'm telling you. What are you doing? Brody's sitting here waiting for food. And Brody can't have a lot of table food because he throws up when he has a lot of table food. Cooper, on the other hand, eats table food for his meals, mostly. And he's fine. So, there was a reason I was talking about my mother. I just don't even know why. I can't remember. Something about what was going on here. Hello, Summer. Thank you, Courtney, from our little gingerbread house. Sorry. She sent me this. So thoughtful. Love it. She also sent me this gingerbread house, and I don't care if it's summer. I love it, and I keep it there near my stuff because I love to look at it. So this is the half a sandwich. Right now I gotta slow down because of the sleeve. If you eat too fast, if you eat too much, it comes up, and you know what that means. I don't have to explain it. So you gotta be careful. It sits here. It'll make you nauseous until you can get it out or whatever, you know, TMI, but that's the truth. So I feel it now right here, so I'm gonna stop, slow down, because if I don't, it won't be good. And you don't feel, it makes you feel gross, like you feel nauseous. You know how when you get nauseous? Like right now I feel a little nauseous, a little bubbly, but hopefully it'll go down. Also, you gotta watch when, like if I gulp drinking while I'm eating, that contributes to what you're putting in also, and that might fill you up quicker, so you gotta be careful. In the beginning stages, like the first 3 months, you have to only drink a little bit at a time. You can't drink and eat at the same time. Let me see, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, I am, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. I'm 19 months out, and now I can drink and eat at the same time, but I still have to watch. Like I think that's what did me in before I had a sip of this, and so it's like right here. So I'm waiting to see if it goes down. Usually it'll go down after a couple of minutes. If it doesn't, then, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, but usually it goes down. So I just stop right now and let this settle, and then I can have the rest of my sandwich in a few minutes. And it should be fine. So I'm gonna let that that mixture for the pickles just cool off a little bit more, because even though it says to put it in the can, in the jars hot, I'm afraid the glass is gonna like shatter. I don't want it to be hot. So I'm just gonna let it sit about another 10-15 minutes, let it sit, and then I'll put it in there, and then let it cool completely in the jars, and then put it into the refrigerator. And tomorrow at 24 hours, it's around 1:30, the pickles will be ready. But if you leave them in longer, the better they will taste, and the more sour, or the more potent, or whatever you want to call them. Because these aren't really sour pickles, but they can be sour. They can be very tart, you know, because of the vinegar. Which I had made a recipe that my friend from cooking from our little gingerbread house, Courtney, had given me this recipe of a sour pickle, because I myself like more sour pickles. My kids more like the tarty kind of pickles. So I wanted to make a sour recipe, but so she said, Linda, use this recipe. It's so good. They come out amazing. It's a quick recipe. It's a 24-hour whatever. So I made it, and I found it really weird because there was no vinegar in it, no vinegar, no sugar. It was really odd. It was just water and dill and garlic, and I did it exactly the way the directions came and everything, and they were okay to me. They were okay. They weren't great to me. My kids were like, ew, this is gross. They did not like them. It had no sour taste. I don't know, maybe I did something wrong. That's the only thing I can think of, because I know Courtney likes the kind of stuff I like, so I don't know. It was just odd. I don't know what I did, Courtney. I don't think I ever told you. I liked them, but they really weren't that great. I don't know. Maybe I did something wrong. Maybe I missed something. Anyway, so my kids are like, please, Mom, don't make those pickles again. Please make your pickles. I wasn't making them in addition. I mean, I wasn't making them to replace my pickles. I was making them in addition because I like a sour pickle and I wanted to make like a really delicious sour pickle. And I can't seem to get that. So anyway, I'm back to making my pickles, which are sufficient. And once in a while now I buy pickles still at the grocery store because the ones that I like, the ones that I really like, they have here and there. They're expensive. They're like $9, but I enjoy them. So once in a while. But anyway, yeah. So these pickles are really really good. They're, like I said, they're more of a dill type of like a vinegary type of pickle. Like I can't describe it. Like it's sour, but it's not real sour. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you understand what I mean. Make a jar and you'll figure it out and you'll find out, guys. So I feel better now. It's gone down a little bit, still a little bit right there. So I'm just gonna give it another second. Sometimes also if you walk around a little bit, it goes down. Like my friend who just had this surgery about 5-6 weeks ago, I think. Our Little Country Kitchen. I hope that was okay that I said that. Our Little Country Kitchen. She's a doll. She just had this recently. And sometimes if you walk around or if you find you eat a little bit too much, it'll go down as you're walking around. And sometimes it won't. If it's really there, stuck in, you have to get it out. But anyway, it's, it is what it is. But there's a lot of tricks and everything that you will discover as you go along in your journey of this. I'm, like I said, 19 months out and still figuring things out and things coming to terms with certain things and working things out that I had some issues. But everybody's different. Everybody has different issues, if they have issues at all. Some people don't have any issues. As the issues come up, you take care of them. So no worries. It's really, guys, I was 292 pounds, and now I'm 145 pounds. I've lost 156 pounds, something like that. Amazing, changed my life, and that's all I have to say. Really, it's not an easy thing to do. Don't let anybody tell you it's easy, because it's not. It is hard. It's not the easy way out. It's hard. It's hard before, it's hard during, it's hard after, it's hard way after the future. But is it worth it? Yes. I can say now it was worth it. It was worth it. Yeah. And I probably would do it again, even though it was hard, Anything good is hard, guys. Anything good. So happy. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna pause a minute. I still gotta make my dessert for today, for tomorrow too. So let me see if I have the energy to do that. Get right back. All right. So what I do is I pour it into my measuring cup, and then I pour it in. Pour it in. It'll go all in. And like I said, get it way up to the top and cover the cucumbers. Now these, this isn't the canning. I just can them in the refrigerator. These last up to about a month. No more than a month. And after like 2 or 3 weeks, they will get a little bit soft. They won't be as crispy as they are. But that's all right. They're still good on sandwiches and all that. If you like them, I'm probably gonna have some extra liquid. Yeah. See, I made a little bit too much. I thought that's what to triple it, but I might use that other cucumber that I have because I don't want that to go to waste. I could pickle something. But last time I pickled something, I forget what I pickled, and it just sat in the refrigerator and nobody ate it and I didn't eat it and it was wasted. So I don't really want to use my other cucumber. What could I pickle that will eat? I did onions, didn't eat them. Alright, we'll have to see. Alright, so we're going to cover these. Now they're covering the cucumber. Okay. Just cover them tightly, make sure it's not leaking. I always get one there every couple hours and give them a little shimmy shake. That's what I do. Okay, that one's done. This one, for some reason, always tends to leak on me. I don't know if it's just the jar. Yeah, is it leaking now? But. Alright. Where's the top to this?
You on or off?
I'm on. Alright guys, so this is it. They're all ready. I'm going to let them sit out for about probably like an hour. Let that cool completely off. And then put them in the fridge. The only thing is, I wonder if I should make another jar because I have one more cucumber.
Might as well. You got
I mean, the
everything
thing is, but I have to replace my cucumber because I need it for tomorrow.
I'm not going to the store today.
I'll figure it out. I think I shouldn't waste it, right? I should use it.
I think so.
All right, let me make another jar, guys. All right, guys. So I'm done with the pickles. I'll come on another time tomorrow, probably on the What's for Dinner, and I'll show you. I'll taste the pickles for you and show you how they came out and all of that. But I'm gonna end this video right now because it's really long and I'm exhausted. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the dessert done. If I do, it'll be later on, and maybe I'll pop on and show it when I make it, guys. Just it takes everything out of me. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know why I'm so tired. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. These pickles are really amazing, so good and so easy and delicious. I hope you guys try this recipe. Don't forget to hit that subscribers button, because when you subscribe, it really does help my channel grow. And I so appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that notification button with that bell so you guys can be notified every time I upload a video. Like and share and comment down below. And thank you so much for coming into my kitchen with me and creating. I love yous, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye. Bye. There's the lazy Coopy Bot. There he is. And there's the Broadster. And there's the Billster. There's the Roaster. That's it, guys. See you on the next one.